The views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of Worldwide Digital Broadcasting Corporation.
Whether she's walking the red carpet or doing interviews, you'll find her with celebrities and all the latest news. She's here, she's there, she's everywhere, she's always on the go. So sit back, relax, and get ready. This is the Corey Taylor Talks Show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Corey Taylor Talks, live from Las Vegas, the #1 teen talk show. Today, I have a really awesome guest. His name is Keith Allen, and he's from KFaceTv, and he does, a bunch of videos, and, they all have millions of views, and he's really, really awesome. I'm super excited to have him on. So, once again, Keith. So, hi, Keith. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I am great. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This is cool. I'm stoked to be here.
Well, I am super excited. I love all of your videos, and all of they're so cool and fun and funny. They really are awesome. So how did you even...
stop. Thank you.
How did you even get into making these videos?
Oh man. I don't know. I've always been into making videos and little films for a long time, probably most of my life. I remember one time in high school, I made a stop motion claymation video for a chemistry class. That was pretty funny. But just all the way back to then, my dad had video equipment that I would use. And then YouTube came out, and around 2009, I started making lip sync videos with friends and coworkers because I was a lifeguard at a water park, and I'd go around and film them lip syncing different lines to songs, and I'd compile it all and make a music video out of it. And that was actually the very first YouTube video I ever made. It's not on my big channel. It was on my personal one that's nothing.
Right.
But I just kept making little fun projects with friends and family, and then had an idea back in 2014 for a video called Talk Nerdy to Me, which you may have seen.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I went on YouTube. Actually, I checked to see if it had been done yet, and it had. When I had my idea for the parody of Jason Derulo's song, I was like, I wonder if anybody else has done this. And people had. There was 3 or 4 already done and up on YouTube of the same song and the same idea, and I was like, I can do better than that. And so I went and rounded up friends, and I got a buddy of mine who can sing really well, and got costumes, and we went to different locations and filmed it, and I edited it all together, and ta-da! It went viral, which I was pretty happy about, obviously, and I got lucky.
No, absolutely. And all of your films, I was going to say, they're very high quality and big productions, and that's a very difficult thing to pull off, and that's why they are so successful. So how do you actually make these? Because they do seem very complicated, and how do you think of the ideas and everything? It seems like a very big, long, gigantic process. So how do you actually do it?
Yeah, that's kind of, you're right. it's why I'm not pumping them out every week. Yeah, it's kind of I don't know, I get an idea for something, and if the idea clicks and the lyrics click for a parody, then I start thinking of friends that I have that I'm who could sing this, and I just kind of start producing it in my head and being where could we film this, what costumes, how complicated would it be, and if it kind of all comes together, conceptually, it's all right, and then I start piecing it all together, and just we start with the song, I start with the lyrics, I write it, I get my buddies, and we go into a studio or my room. We recorded Talk Nerdy in my room, and then we get the song done, and then we start looking at locations, and I go and rent costumes, and it's really just one step at a time and one building block, and you just kind of piece it together, and I'll recruit other friends to help produce or do makeup or whatever. So the big one that I'm most known for, Dark Lord Funk, that was a 4.5-month process.
Oh, wow.
With 3 different shoot days, which meant we had to do Voldemort's makeup 3 different times, and spread out all over the state of Utah filming.
Oh my goodness.
So.
Yeah, no, that seems crazy. crazy. Is that how long would you say it usually takes? Like 4.5 months, or was that the longest?
It varied. That one was probably the longest. Talk Nerdy took about 2.5 months. Drop It Like It's Spock took about 2 months. Because a lot of it is just kind of waiting for everybody's schedules to work out.
Yeah.
Because we all kind of just do this for fun. It's not like a big paid gig by any means.
Right.
So it's like, hey, when is everybody available? And then that's when we are able to shoot it. So it could be like 2 weeks later that we get the second day of filming from the first one, just because that's the only time we can all get back together.
Right. Well, that's cool that it's all out of fun and everything. That's I think what makes them so cool is because they are fun, and you could tell that you really are passionate about it and isn't about making money and stuff, which I'm sure is a great thing if you can, but it's not all about that. So that's a really
right. It definitely, yeah, they are all kind of like labors of love.
No, I'm sure, because it seems like a lot of work. Is it? Would you say it's a lot of money, or because it's all of like your friends and stuff that it's pretty easier to do and like more cost effective, I guess?
It varies from project to project. Dark Lord Funk and the Star Wars rap battle series we did, those were probably the most expensive. Especially because as I'm doing this more and more, I don't want to keep just like kind of, as it could be termed, using people and stuff, and so I try to pay people when I can, hoping there's some sort of back-end return for my investment, things like that, hoping a video goes viral or people buy the song or something along those lines. But generally speaking, it is pretty much just like, hey guys, we're doing this fun project, if you can come help, if you want to be in it, let me know, things like that. That's
cool. Do you have a favorite one?
Oh, man.
It's like picking your favorite
Dark Lord Funk
sure.
was pretty awesome. It was a lot of fun. I actually almost bagged the whole project. I was probably one day from like just calling it quits before we had gotten into actually filming production, just because the like enormity of it just weighed down on me so much. I was like, I don't even, like, trying to find all the locations and getting a whole group of like Hogwarts students together. I was just kind of doing everything myself.
Right.
It was just kind of too much, and I almost quit, but I'm really glad I didn't. And I had some really supportive friends who were like, hey, what's going on with the Harry Potter thing? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I can do this. And they're like, what do you need? And they all kind of rallied behind it, which was really good of them. I mean, yeah, Dark Lord Funk would not have happened without all those awesome people who were in it and behind the scenes and stuff. So, but Drop It Like It's Spock was also extremely fun. That one was just a riot to like kind of film and write and conceptually do. It was just, this kind of get a rap song, do it with Star Trek.
No, that's really funny. No, all your parodies, they really are incredible. I mean, you should be really proud of yourself, and you could tell they take a lot of time, and they really are all incredible, so you should be really, really happy with them. And
thank you.
Yeah. They're super successful for a reason.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. And so now I know it's kind of like a big thing now and stuff, and YouTube's getting like really harsh on everything. So do you have to be careful with like what songs you pick, or like how like clean they are? Like, do you have to be careful with things like that, and like how do you find the line with all that?
Generally speaking, it's just kind of like if the idea clicks in my head, So, I haven't actually made it yet, but here's, a possible one I've been throwing around in my head is, Meghan Trainor's song, Me Too?
Yes.
It was popular probably 6 months ago, I mean, people still like it now, but, I was thinking of doing a Pokemon parody to it called Mewtwo.
Oh.
So,
there you go.
In my head, I'm like, oh, okay, that can kind of work, and so now it's about, Pokemon and catching Mewtwo and things like that. So if it's, I don't know, it just kind of varies from project and song, and, if it clicks in my head, I'll go after it. I'm not too picky about what will happen on YouTube. I mean, it's possible things will get shut down or claimed, and most of my parodies do get claimed through, copyright issues, but it's for me. It's just like if it works, it works. Conceptually, and I'll pursue it anyway. And then, I change a lot of the lyrics anyway because it's a parody. So
Right.
how clean or dirty it is beforehand is not a huge issue either, just because I usually clean it all up anyway.
Sure. And who actually sings them?
So I'm not the strongest singer myself, which is why a lot of people don't even actually know me for my videos, because I always feature other people, like my friends who can sing. I'll get them to sing. So Dark Lord Funk, Voldemort, is my buddy Eli, and he's a talented performer. And on Talk Nerdy, when I was writing that one, I was like, which of my friends is really white nerdy but also really good singer? Keith Evans, my musical theater buddy. So I hit him up about singing Talk Nerdy to me, because he can sing really well, and he's also totally nerdy like me, so it fits. So I usually try and find somebody that I know that'll fit that specific song or idea.
Gotcha. And how did you come up with the name KFace?
Oh, the name KFace. Good question. I get this one a lot. So in college, freshman year of college, at the dorms, I started hanging out with this group of girls, and they all called each other the first letter of their first name plus face. So it was H-Face, C-Face, and then when I started hanging out with them, I became K-Face. They gave me that nickname. And then other friends kind of started running with it, so a nickname I had in college was K-Face.
Gotcha. So it just kind of stuck, and that's what you made your YouTube channel.
Yep.
That's cool though. It's a different name for sure, so it stands out. So that's cool.
Sorry, one more time?
I said it's a different name, and it really stands out, so that's a good thing too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Like I said, it definitely is the biggest question I get. Why K-Face? What is K-Face?
I had a feeling it had something to do with Keith, but you never know.
Yeah, my name is Keith, so
there you
kind of fits as well for branding.
And do you have inspirations or stuff, or do you look up to other YouTubers that kind of inspire you to do this stuff, or you just kind of go with your own?
I'll do both. So oh my gosh, I got a friend making fun of me right now for being on the phone. So with collaborations, generally speaking, I kind of just stick to here, because there's a lot of people. I'll try and get other YouTuber singers, if it fits the song. The biggest collaboration I've done is probably with a guy named Jamie Costa, super talented actor and impressionist. A lot of people know him as Robin Williams guy from the internet. He and I teamed up and made the Han Solo film, Star Wars Han Solo film, last year, and so that's on his channel. But I was a writer-director on that project, and so it was I collaborated with him, and it went on his channel, and I think it's up to 1.1 million views, which is really cool. That people are liking that work as well, because it's kind of different from my parodies. It's like a short film. So it's been fun to collaborate and do other types of projects with other super talented YouTubers.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's really awesome. And do you plan on doing more short films and stuff, or are you kind of sticking more with parody type of things, or are you already pursuing both?
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to move more towards short film type things, because I really love filmmaking and narrative work especially. So Jamie and I are actually trying to put together a Zelda short film right now as well. Clearly, this is all still in the line of my geek nerd roots. So I hope my audience isn't too upset, because I'm trying to kind of shift gears. I'm still working on some parodies with my team here. We've got an idea for a Winnie the Pooh one as well. Actually, Winnie the Pooh themed one.
That would be funny.
to Rihanna's song "Better Have My Money." So ours is going to be called "Chris Better Have My Honey."
Oh, that's funny.
And we're going to shoot it like a gangster rap video.
That's cute.
But with Winnie the Pooh characters. Yeah, exactly.
No, and I think you could make really good films and stuff too, because you seem to have all the equipment and everything. And do you do editing yourself, or does someone else edit them for you?
Generally speaking, I do it, or I do it with my buddy Marcus. We kind of like tag team editing projects because it's really nice to have other opinions come in. If I get stuck on a spot, he'll come in and like have a good idea for how we could edit it, and vice versa. And it's just, and we can like kind of take over when one of us needs a break and things like that. So
yeah,
either I do it by myself or I have Marcus help.
Yeah, editing, I can't edit, and I don't want to learn how to edit because it seems like a nightmare. So I think that's a really good thing that you know how to edit too.
Yeah, for me it's kind of exciting, especially because I'll like build up obviously all this footage from our shoot, and then I'm eager to get it in the editing bay and start immediately throwing it and piecing it together and seeing how things could go, how it could flow well, or transitions and things like that. It's just exciting because that's really kind of the third spot for storytelling is in the edit. So I like it.
Yeah, well, that's good. Now, you're located in Arizona, right?
Utah.
Oh, Utah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm up in Utah.
Is there like a big film community there at all, or is it just kind of you?
There actually kind of is. It's kind of indie, but it's here and it's growing like a lot. Utah is actually surprisingly one of the top spots for YouTube content creation.
Oh.
There's a lot of major YouTubers here in Utah. Devin Supertramp, Grant Thompson from King of Random, What's Inside, Stuart Edge, all of those, millions of subscribers. Lindsey Sterling's from here. And so a lot of that has been going on here, which is really fun because it's a huge creative YouTube community, and it's growing into a big film community as well.
That's what I was gonna ask. Have you ever thought of like moving somewhere else where it is more of like a film thing? But I guess it is already there, I guess.
Yeah, YouTube is pretty strong. Friends down in LA keep trying to convince me to move down there for film because they're like, Keith, if you want to get more into film, this is where to do it, which is true. But at the same time, like living, my cost of living in Utah is like peanuts compared to what it would be down in LA. And I'm like, I've got a job here and I can support myself here very well and still make YouTube content. So until it like really I need to move down to LA, I'm gonna stick to here for a bit.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say even Vegas, we have a huge film community here and stuff, and I don't think a lot of people realize it, but it's not just all LA; it is kind of everywhere. So, and LA is crazy expensive.
Yeah, especially as like good film equipment starts coming out and for the masses, like it has been with like HD cameras, 4K cameras. The filmmaking has been heavily democratized, where your average Joe can now afford high-end film equipment, and so people can start making their own movies wherever. It's really cool.
Yeah, and what kind of equipment do you use? Because I'm sure
I've
a lot
used
of people
a lot of the Sony A7S series, so the A7S1, and now I have a Sony A7S2. On some of our shoots, we've used Red. Some we've used Canon. But generally speaking, it's been our go-to has been the Sony A7S because of its low light capabilities and it's the S-Log codec format that it'll do, which is really nice.
Yeah, I know. I know the Red one's like the big one right now, so that's cool that you got to use that one too, because that's like crazy expensive, but that's what everyone uses. So that's cool that you got to
Reds are really nice. The footage out of that stuff is so smooth. Oh, it's delicious. But yeah, they're pretty pricey, so we don't get to use it that much.
No, I understand. It's kind of ridiculous, the prices on those. And
Yep.
do you have because YouTube's such a huge community and stuff, and there's so many people that are doing all different kinds of things, but do you find like people are more supportive of you, or is it more like of a competition type of thing? Like, what do you find with the YouTube community and what you do?
Generally speaking, actually, everybody's pretty supportive and cool. There's not really a huge like competitiveness, a competitive feeling to it, especially here in Utah. Everybody's really collaborative. We have what's called the Utah YouTuber community, or the YouTuber community, UT for Utah, YouTuber community here, and it's a full, Facebook page where we all share, ideas, problems we're having, tips and suggestions, anything. We just, shoots that we have coming up that people can participate in. So it's been really cool just because of the huge support that we all are for each other out here. It's really nice.
That's awesome. That's a good thing to hear, because you never know really how it is behind the scenes, so that's a good thing to know for sure.
Yeah, it's very, very collaborative and cooperative.
Awesome. And do you ever go out to like VidCon or playlists or even Comic-Con or anything like that? Do you ever find your way over there?
Yes, I went to VidCon 2 years ago. That's where I met Jamie Costa, actually, and we started talking about all the fun projects we wanted to do. And that was a lot of fun. VidCon is awesome. And then I go to Comic-Con every year here in Utah. It's actually the third largest Comic-Con in the U.S., so it's really cool.
Yeah, I always wanted to go to that one because that one seems amazing. The Comic-Con there, it's the Salt Lake City Comic-Con, right? Yeah,
it gets pretty big and crazy, so it's a lot of fun.
And do you?
And I always dress up.
That's what kind of things you dress up as?
Sorry, what?
I said, what kind of things you dress up as?
Oh, let's see. One year I did Tony Stark with a chest, arc reactor, and I had all my facial hair shaved like Tony Stark. And then one year I did Rufio from Hook. I had a full top, full red mohawk wig type thing all the way down to my red shoes and sword.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Rufio.
So you seem
Cosplay.
very dedicated to it.
What?
So you're very dedicated to it then.
I can be, absolutely. I love cosplay and dressing up and things like that. So I've got a full gladiator outfit that I made as well, cosplay. It's fun stuff.
My goodness, that's awesome. And now, when you film these, I'm sure there's got to be a lot of craziness behind the scenes and stuff. Do you have any funny behind the scenes stories?
Oh my gosh, man, I'm trying to think. Well, there was. You can actually go watch it in our behind the scenes for Dark Lord Funk. I think it's is it the beginning shot? No, it's not the beginning shot. It might be the last shot in it. But at one point, when we were recording vocals, Eli was sitting there at the mic, and we just needed him to make noise while we set mic levels, and he just started improvising as Voldemort, and it was just so funny, because he was coming out with the stupidest and funniest sayings, but in Voldemort's voice, from the film. Oh man, we were dying.
That's really cool. So it sounds like you have a talented bunch of people you're working with. That's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Casting well is a big part plays a big role in how it will end up in the final product. So, yeah.
Yeah, and if you could have anyone be in your one of your parodies, who would it be?
Right off the bat, Weird Al.
Oh, really? That'd be cool.
I mean, that would be pretty freaking awesome. Or another idea would be to get the original artist of the song we were parodying to be in it. So we were thinking how really funny it would be if we got Rihanna to be in our Winnie the Pooh themed parody of her song.
Right. No, that'd be perfect. I think especially Weird Al too. I mean, you guys could even work on a parody together. That'd be really cool.
Yeah. See, that would be just a massive honor because I grew up on his music. His Running with Scissors was one of the first CDs I ever owned.
Oh wow! So there you go. So you're kind of living your dream then, huh?
To an extent, yeah. I don't know if I ever thought I would do it myself, but it was something that I loved as a kid, and so now doing it myself is a lot of fun and seeing other people appreciate it. So, yeah.
Yeah. And what advice do you have for people who want to start getting into filmmaking or into YouTube and stuff? Because it's a very difficult thing, and I'm sure it's a lot of work. So what advice do you have for people?
Yeah, good question. Start making stuff. Like, everybody's got, you know, $1 million idea, but very few people execute. And so, start making stuff and start being prolific, making a lot of stuff. Find network and find people that, you know, are kind of like-minded and want to make stuff too, and then just go out and start making things, because it'll start out as crap, and you'll just get better, and then all of a sudden your stuff won't be crap anymore, and you'll start turning heads. It's really cool. I mean, like, I made a parody a year before Talk Nerdy to Me, and I think it had a max of, like, maybe a couple thousand views on YouTube. But nobody really knows about it. You know, it's like everybody knows Talk Nerdy and all the videos after that, but nobody knows about the stuff that I started with, you know, or like the little music videos I made with my buddies on a, you know, little point-and-shoot normal picture camera. I just switched into the video mode and went home and edited, you know, on my what is that software called? iMovie, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's how I started. And so you just start making stuff. And then all of a sudden one of your ideas will click and it'll do well, and then you can start making more bigger stuff. So a lot of it is just, you just got to start.
All right, just do it.
Yep.
Very cool.
Exactly. There is more truth to that than just a funny meme.
And so what advice? I mean, what can we look forward to next and stuff? What are you planning on doing now? Are you working on anything currently, or what are you looking for?
So I've got a couple little projects in the mix. One of them obviously is the Chris Better Have My Honey. I've actually written that one out, and we've made the instrumental track. So we just kind of have to record vocals.
Oh, so it's getting there then.
What?
So it's getting there then. So it's actually.
Yeah, it's coming around. We've all kind of got other stuff going on as well. So it's, like I said, it's one of those things where you kind of just do it as we have time. And then we actually started making a 24 karat. You know, the Bruno Mars song, 24 karat magic.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So we started making actually a Harry Potter one for that too, as like a sequel.
Oh, awesome.
With the same guy, Eli, as Voldemort, and that one's pretty funny as well. So I think we've recorded most of the vocals for that one. We're just trying to finish up the song, and then we can go film it.
Oh, that's perfect then. So it's coming up then. That's really cool.
Yeah, and then I'm also trying stuff kind of on my own, like other little side projects. Like, this is really random, but I actually really like making like do-it-yourself speakers. So I made my own Bluetooth Super Mario speaker. It's like a green pipe with Super Mario figurines and all that, but it's a Bluetooth portable speaker. So you can like connect it to your phone and play music and stuff, and it sounds really good. So I made a whole do-it-yourself, I documented the whole thing, and I'm putting together a DIY tutorial video on how to make your own Super Mario Bluetooth speaker.
Oh, wow. That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, I guess, behind this is I actually have a degree in engineering. That's what I graduated in from college.
So you're super smart.
No.
Yeah.
I did the easy engineering, manufacturing engineering. I didn't do like mechanical or electrical or anything like that. But I do like making things, so I've started doing other videos for that as well.
Awesome. And what college did you graduate from?
BYU here in Utah. I grew up in California, but then came out here to Utah for school and graduated from BYU out here. Go Cougars.
And so where can people follow you and get a hold of you? And is there any way people can actually like go and support you guys and like help you guys make the parodies?
Yeah. So obviously my channel, KFaceTV. We've got a Facebook page, KFaceTV, and then I'm trying to think. Yeah, my Instagram is KFaceTV as well. I think it used to be KFace Rules. Now it's KFaceTV. But email is kfacerules@gmail.com. And then one good way to support us is I might be doing Patreon. We'll see. But absolutely all our music is on iTunes, and so that supports the channel directly. Or you guys can hit me up on email and like Venmo or PayPal or whatever if other people want to support that way. I might be starting a line of shirts as well for all of my parodies, like a Talk Nerdy to Me, a Dark Lord Funk, Drop It Like It's Spock, Hey Listen from like the Zelda one. That's like Navi saying, you know, things like that. So we'll see if I can get that off the ground. I've been talking to a shirt company about it.
Also, I think merchandise would be great.
Yeah. I think so too. I just need to get a company that'll do it.
Right. No, I'm sure it's
without,
difficult.
Yeah, taking everything. So, yeah.
But you're doing everything, and really, Keith, you should be so proud of yourself. You make incredible videos, and they're so hugely, insanely popular. And I mean, really, you should be super proud of yourself. So, thank you so much for being on the show. It was truly an honor.
Honor is all mine. It is a privilege to be on your show. Thank you.
Thank you, Keith. Have a great day. And everyone, please go support him and go check out everything because it really is awesome. So thank you so much.
Yeah, go like and subscribe.
And
go subscribe to KFaceTv.
And is it cool if we play like a video or a clip of one of your videos after this too?
Of course.
Awesome.
Anything you guys want.
Awesome. So then we'll play a video too after this. So stick around for that. And thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, please go check out KFace. And remember, never give up, always believe, and you'll achieve. Thank you and God bless.
Hey, listen!
Get nerdy with me. Tell me what game that you get on. Is it card or read? What kind of class do you play, girl? In an RPG? Cause I know what them elf girls need. From WoW to ME, I'm going 30 hours online straight now. You make it hard to leave. Been to Middle-earth, do you speak my language? Your elf ears don't need explaining. All I really need for you to do is just please talk nerdy to me. Talk nerdy to me. Get nerdy with me. You name all 12 of the dogs, I can't resist that. And what's the core in your wand? I think that ours match. Cause I know with me you get sword, Durm strength to Hogwarts. I'm pretty sure on me you cast a curse, girl, of the Imperious one. Been to Comic-Con, hope you speak my language. Your Harley Quinn don't need explaining. All I really need for you to do is just please talk nerdy to me. Talk nerdy to me. Talk nerdy to me. Uno. Medical lady 3. Dos. She wanted all my XP. Tres. My 64 makes you want me. Cuatro. Oh. One ring. Up, down, down, forward, back, AB. You don't need a cheat code, girl, to get with me. Just add my clan tag, bring a high KD. Cause the headshots we'll be making, we'll be tapping the team. Or Magic the Gathering, deck on deck. You like Twilight, yeah, I ain't touching your neck. I got nerd friends, but they're friends with respect. I can call up Iron Man without breaking a sweat. And I wanna hear issues, yeah, I'm talking about your comments. Cause the fact of the matter ain't no go better than a girl that talks on electronics. For us to get along, just tell me Lucas got it wrong. Cause clearly in Star Wars, the first shot was made by Han. Love the Enterprise, now I speak the language. The warp drive don't need explaining. All I really need for you to do is just please talk nerdy to me. Talk nerdy to me.
I can stop.
Talk to me. Talk nerdy to me.
Hey, Link! There's Zelda. Go holler at her. Hey, yo, Zelda. I only have one question. everyone in Hyrule, like, obsessed with ceramics?
You know what to do with that big clay pot.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Just a little bit of
lullaby, lullaby on that flute. Time travel like that British Time Lord dude. Sporting this tunic, green, red or blue. My outfit's flyer than a halo suit. Oh Zelda, woo, I hit these parts like a sculpture. Woo, go ahead, ride that Epona. Woo, you boss like that big Goma. Cause you know what to do with that big clay pot.
jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Just a little bit of
Temple 1, Temple 2, pop that chest. Let's take a shot at the Triforce crest. Wind waking with the wave baton stick. All I gotta do is give a swish and flick. Oh baby, woo, you're the right type of Twilight Jeep. Woo, let's explore the great eagle tree. Woo, I'm starting up with this masterpiece. Cause you know what to do with that big clay pot.
jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Just a little bit of
The name is Navi, but I not be from that place Pandora. I'm helping this elf find himself like Dora the Explorer. And looking chic while helping Link to defeat his enemies. I am a firefly, cause I'm helping Hyrule find serenity. Crazy laughing fairy chicks gave us magic to defeat all evil. Flattered creepy Zoran chick, but we don't date fish people. Link to the past, so Majora's Mask, these things you can't be missing. This elf is back with a rupee stack, don't stop that track, hey listen.
Come on Zelda, don't be shy. You're a sage, sing that lullaby. There's just one thing that I hate. Why do people call me your name? Cause you know what to do with that big clay pot.
jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Jiggle, jiggle,
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
jiggle, jiggle.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Shake it, shake it. Now make it rain. Now make it rain.
Oh, beating down it ain't no thing.
Jiggle
Just take
that
him as a
clay
sword
pot.
and swing.
Hey, listen. 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 Hey.
Somebody's throwing stuff.
YouTubers! I hope you enjoyed that. It was a ton of fun to make. And we've actually got 2 more that we've already written and we're working on right now. So go ahead and subscribe. This song is on iTunes. Talk Nerdy to Me is now on iTunes. So if you like them, go check them out there. And thanks for watching. We got more.
Harry Potter, the boy who lived, come to die.
This week I'm ice cold, I'm Voldemort, that white gold. This one for that HP, he says he hates me, but what can he do? Caught the kid, boy who lived, Harry's out of luck. With the elder one, stop the chosen one, maybe make a new Horcrux. Hot, too hot, hot hair. Gonna all try and stop this man, I'm too hot, hot hair. Make a headmaster retire, man, I'm too hot, hot hair. Don't say my name, you know who I am, I'm too hot, hot hair. I'm bad about this curse, I'm about to down now. Albert sent you, hallelujah. Albert sent you, hallelujah. Albert sent you, hallelujah. Cause Dark Lord Fawn gon' give it to you. Cause Dark Lord Fawn gon' give it to you. Cause Dark Lord Fawn gon' give it to you. It's Saturday night and we're taking Hogwarts. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. hotter than that devil's snare. I'm too hot. Kinda all try and stop this man. I'm too hot. Make your head and mouth, you retire, man. I'm too hot. When you say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. Am I bad about this curse? Go to yo now. Albert sent you, hallelujah. Albert sent you, hallelujah. Albert sent you, hallelujah. Cause Dark Lord Fong gon' give it to you. Cause Dark Lord Fong gon' give it to you. Cause Dark Lord Fong gon' give it to you. It's Saturday night and we're taking hot work. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh.
Before we leave, I'm gonna tell Harry Potter a little something.
Dark Lord funk you up. 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 I said Dark Lord funk you up. 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 Come on, curse, just cast it. If you got the mark, then blast it. If you're pure blood, we'll have it. No need to fear the dark magic. Come on, curse, just cast it. No need to fear the dark magic. It's Saturday night and we're taking hot words. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, hey, hey,
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Slytherin wins the House Cup!
Subscribe! Alright guys, thanks for watching, and big thanks here to Marcus Joseph, who filmed this and helped produce the music. He's an amazing, talented guy. Go check out his channel.
Make sure you also check out Eli's channel. Thanks to him for being Voldemort. He sings and also has awesome videos.
And make sure to check out Andrew's channel. He's a mess.
Pretty much. Alright, get out of here.
Alright, see you guys.
I've got one friend in this entire galaxy, and he needs my help. That's why I'm here. I'm coming for you, Chewie. I got a good feeling about this.
Pew, 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 pew. Guys, this isn't a joke. We're trying to make a Han Solo fan film, and we need your help to do it. So go ahead and go check out our Indiegogo campaign. Guys, it's gonna be seriously awesome. I'm not even kidding. We need you guys right there in the seat watching this video. Go help. I've also got some awesome stuff coming up, some fun battle things, and don't worry guys, we're making more parodies, and we're gonna finish up the rap battles and do some more rap battles, which you guys are gonna love. So, pew!